Snug Wrestling, my man. We're back to preview Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn in an unsanctioned match. Snug, what's good, brother?
What up, Ryan? Thanks for having me again, man. Always a pleasure. Always happy to be on your show, man.
Yeah, man, we got the last pay-per-view preview here, but you got a good one. You got an unsanctioned match. Do you feel that the unsanctioned stipulation warrants Kevin Owens versus Sami Zayn at this time in their ever ongoing soap opera feud marriage saga? Is it time for unsanctioned before WrestleMania, but being in Toronto, their home country, warrant it? The timing feels a little weird, but not the placement. What's up with you with the unsanctioned and these guys? You think it feels good?
I'm with you on the same when it comes to this, dude. I thought for sure this match was going to take place at WrestleMania. For one of the reasons I wanted this to happen in Vegas is because I'm actually going to be there. I would have loved to see this live.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm also not mad at the fact that we get to see it at Elimination Chamber, so we don't have to wait as long to see it at WrestleMania. So yeah, I think with everything that they've been doing leading up to this match, I think it's non-sanctioned match makes a whole lot of sense.
It is. We'll kind of get to why we got there, but I'm not going to completely rule out that we don't see it at WrestleMania. I know unsanctioned feels like such a massive blow off, right?
Hmm.
And they feel like this is rushed, but I wouldn't rule out not getting it either. Because I don't know if we have like a crown jewel situation where Randy Orton and Kevin Owens just have like a massive brawl and like, or we get a tie, or it's unsanctioned. So anything goes. We just get chaos and mayhem because these guys are totally unhinged. And
Hmm.
that unhingedness can overboil into a kind of chaotic scene where we don't get an actual decisive winner, and that winner would come at WrestleMania. So, am I too much in the weeds with that? Is that a possibility or what?
It is a possibility. I mean, anything can happen, right? But like that craziness or that unhingedness, did I say that right?
We'll go with it.
Yeah, thanks. That also makes me believe that one of these guys isn't going to make it to WrestleMania because it's unsanctioned.
Hmm.
I'm afraid one of these guys, they're not going to walk away. Either Kevin or Sami Zayn, but whoever wins this match, if there's a winner, I think they're going to beat the crap out of each other. And it's also the WWE. And based on what I've been seeing recently, Randy Orton being gone after taking that pile driver, Cody Rhodes, still a few days after he took his pile driver from Kevin Owens, he was still selling the injuries. Sami Zayn was off TV for a while. These guys are going to do that and much more to each other this weekend at the Elimination Chamber. So I'm sorry, but I think this is going to be a big blow off match.
Okay. So we're on different sides of the fences there, but I kind of agree. I put my money on the line that this is the blow off for now, anyways. I
Mhm.
do like recently what they did with Kevin Owens on SmackDown, looking in to Sami Zayn's living room where he's with his son and his wife in his terrible clothes. His lounging around clothes. He needs to kind of work on those, but it's Sami Zayn. What do you expect, right? But
Yeah, he's in his own house. It's all right. At least he was wearing
purple
clothes.
purple shirt, like
It could have been worse. It
yeah,
could have been
electric
worse.
blue shorts. I don't know. He was out of his mind. But anyways, say less there. But I just love Kevin's like psychoticness, like just preluding to what he was going to do and really letting you in his mind of the unhingedness for him to go to his best friend's house to warn him that this is the last of your family you're going to be able to feel normal being around for a while, because I'm going to change you because I am so out of my own head that the only way for me to get back in my head is to ruin your life. And by
Mhm.
ruining your life, I'm going to not kill you, but I am going to make you very, very uncomfortable for a very long time. So that would play into your idea of one of these guys not making WrestleMania. And then to fast forward to Monday Night Raw last night, I did like how Sami Zayn had that 3-minute sit down, and that he said that he is a completely out of his mind, that he went to Kevin's house, but when he was at Kevin's house, Kevin wasn't there, and he's bumped into Kevin's mother, who is going through medical problems in the last year. And she obviously recognized him, and she knew that how much of a good friend he has been to Kevin. And clearly she's not watching WWE TV because she doesn't know that these two are not in a good place with each other.
Right.
So he had to go home and look himself in the mirror and say, I can't believe I was at that state that Kevin was at. He's made me this crazy that I went to his house because I couldn't wait till Toronto this weekend. I wanted to get a piece of him then. Get to him at his house like he tried with me and warned me. So setting the table up for the mindset they are like that is just really good job of laying the foundation of what we're going to get on Saturday.
Yeah, I absolutely love that too, man. The starting with the video with Kevin Owens was creepy as shit. Kind of bringing back some of that feeling, you know, when Randy showed up, or no, it was Triple H showed up at Randy's house, and
Yeah.
then even going back to Austin and Brian Pillman, and you know all those great
The gun.
stories. Yeah, and then you fast forward, and then you hear the way that Sami Zayn was explaining, well, I did the same thing, and you can just see like the emotion in his eyes and everything that they've been doing, even though we've seen these two go at it countless times. I never thought I would be interested in another Sami Zayn and Kevin Owen match, but I am.
No
Like
doubt.
I can't wait to see this. And even going back to the last PLE when it was Cody versus Kevin Owens in the ladder match. I thought for sure we saw Sami Zayn come out there. I thought for sure Sami Zayn was gonna turn on Cody to help Kevin Owens, stop him from winning the ladder match, but he just stood there. Everything about this is just amazing, I think.
I bet you low-key he wish he did, so he didn't have to go through the last month and a half of where he's been at mentally. But
Hmm.
yeah, unsanctions warranted. I like that the Adam Pierce did a good job of laying the foundation of why it's unsanctioned. You have to sign the waiver or whatever because WWE is not liable for what you guys will do to each other due to the package pile driver. And speaking of the package pile driver put Kevin Owens' former friend Randy Orton out of commission since October-ish. And Cody Rhodes recovered rather quickly from a package pile driver.
Hmm.
Sami Zayn kind of recovered rather quickly from a package pile driver in comparison to now the 6 months or so that Randy Orton has been gone from a package pile driver. Will we see Randy Orton at Elimination Chamber?
God, I hope so. Um, I hope so, but I think if Randy Orton shows up, it would kind of take away some of the spectacle that Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn can do on their own.
I understand that sentiment, and I kind of agree with you. That's why I'm holding back on it. If there's a way that we could get like a a finish in like maybe both men are like crawling away, Kevin Owens survives, and then he's like crawling hands and knees to the back, and then Randy Orton's music hits, and then he
Hmm.
kind of just we just transition into that feud. Yeah,
Hmm.
sure. That
Yeah, like
makes
after the match, you know, let them
yeah,
do their thing, and then I don't know. It's say Kevin Owens wins it, but he doesn't stop there. The bell has rung. Randy comes out for the save.
yeah. Because it would I don't know if I'm ready for Kevin Owens to lose to Cody 3 times. I'm not ready for him to lose to Sami Zayn here. And then I'm not to all that leading into a Randy Orton WrestleMania match on quite the losing streak, even though he's kind of bulletproof and withstands his heat here. But overall, I think Kevin needs a win, and Orton can kind of come out afterwards and do the transition there. If we're not getting that extra match at WrestleMania. I could definitely see the scenario where these guys like go through the stage and we don't have a winner and there's a tie, and they have an even bigger stipulation in WrestleMania and they tell you it's going to be a blow off.
Yeah, I'm Kevin Owens. I'm team Kevin Owens all the way. I want to see Kevin Owens win this Saturday. Sorry, Sammy. You've been great, but Kevin Owens is supposed to be the bad guy here, but everything that he says, everything that he's done kind of makes a lot of sense to me at least. So, I want to see Kevin Owens get his what's the word? His like basically saying, "You know what? You're right, Kevin. You deserve to win this match." So that's what I'm hoping.
All right, let's talk quality here. These guys, since 2015, within the WWE, it goes beyond that, but I'm talking within the WWE here, quality wise, these guys have had quite a few PLE/slash pay per view matches. NXT, early 2016, 2021, and then again here now, was when they've teamed 2017, 18, 23, all the way to 24. So they have had illustrious careers with each other back and forth.
Mhm.
But their probably best match is Battleground, I think, 2016, where they went out there and had like a mid card fucking banger of a legit 4.5 star match.
Yeah, they
And
stole
then
the show.
I think their WrestleMania 37 match was fine. It was in the middle of a card, but it wasn't got 9 to 10 minutes and it wasn't presented to be a classic 4 match card here with a rock segment in between. They have the time allowed it to them to go out there and have a killer match. Are they going to surpass that 4.5 star match that had in 2016 and go out there and actually deliver an all-time classic in this unsanctioned match in their native country, mind you? So they're going to have this support with the fans and everything.
I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say yes. I'm going to say this match, this feud, the fact that this story goes way back to all those years, I think this match is going to surpass Drew versus CM Punk in Hell in a Cell. I think this
Wow,
match between Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn is going to be better than that.
that's saying it with your chest snug. Okay.
I mean, the the story with Punk and Drew was great. The whole thing with the bracelet and everything. It was intense, but Drew and McIntyre were not showing up to each other's houses and doing crazy things like this. Like this feud with Kevin Owens and Sami Zayn, it's way more personal.
I feel you. It has the ingredients to go out there and deliver it. We'll see if it gets there, Snug. All right, Snug. Every Monday and Friday after SmackDown and Raw, you have your eclectic group of misfits doing a Raw and SmackDown post show. Tell us a
Yeah.
little bit about it.
Yeah, so at first it started off with me just going live on TikTok and just talking to a bunch of random people about the show. And then it went from that, and I started noticing I started getting a lot of returning people, and then eventually they became like a weekly thing, and now they're my co-hosts on Mondays and Fridays. I have Mr. Blood, I have Tommy, I have Toxic, and BT Knight, and they're all really young guys, but they have great wrestling minds, and we actually were able to become like a really good unit when we review the shows, and we all have different opinions, and it just became a thing just like out of nowhere. It was just like it just happened naturally. So we've been pretty consistent for the past couple months, Mondays and Fridays after the shows, and it's a fun time. And every now and then we like to bring on more people. Ryan, if you're still interested, you can join in whenever you'd like. But yeah, that's typically what I've been doing on Mondays and Fridays.
SmackDown 11:30 is pretty late for me. Raw 11 is pretty late for me. Your boy on the East Coast has work in the morning and is pretty tired. He's
No,
an
I
old
know
man now.
it's. I get it, dude.
But
BT
I
Knight.
listen the next day, of course.
Yeah, thanks. I appreciate that, Ryan. BT Knight. He's actually from Australia, and I'm like, how the? I mean, they're like 16 hours ahead or something crazy like that. But man, those guys they're really passionate wrestling fans, and um, yeah, we look forward to doing those things on every Mondays and
Yep.
Fridays. But
I
yeah,
stole Mr. Blood from the Snug Wrestling universe and brought him to the No So for a pot or two. And yeah, I think it's a really fun, easy 45-minute listen. They catch up on the show and they're entertaining. So check it out, guys. But Snug, my man, KO
hmm
or Sammy? I think your team KO.
KO all the way.
All right. I tend to agree with you unless we get Randy Orton and Sammy wins, and then this forever feud will never be blown off. But I feel that Kevin Owens needs a win from a character standpoint.
Yes, sir. I agree 100%.
All right, guys. We'll see you on the next one. Thanks, Snug.
Thank you, Ryan.